Reporting. We want to bring in now CNN political commentator and former Donald Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski and CNN political commentator and former New York City Council Speaker Christine Quinn. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
So, Corey, how are voters going to process this? The idea that maybe for 2 decades Donald Trump didn't pay income taxes?
I think there's a couple things you need to look at first and foremost. Number one, we don't know if the documents are actually authentic. That's the first thing.
Now, the campaign hasn't denied them.
Well, here's what we know. The New York Times editor-in-chief, Dean Baquet, has told Harvard University when he was up there speaking, he's willing to go to jail to publish Donald Trump's taxes, right? Number one, that's a felony, okay, to publish someone's taxes without their permission. So the New York Times has a coordinated effort now to go out, and amazingly, 2 weeks after he says this, he receives a document in the mail, or one of his reporters does, that shows it's Donald Trump's tax returns, and they just decide to publish them without any authentication?
No, they went to the person who prepared them. They went to the accountant who prepared them.
I think that's right, but he's also not authorized to release those.
He confirmed them. But listen, I mean, Corey, the deal is that Donald Trump didn't release his taxes for the first time since 1976. So there's no transparency. This is what the media has to do. People are interested in his taxes and what he paid.
Look, it's a crime to release someone's taxes and publish them without their permission.
The Pentagon Papers say that if there's of national import...
There is no national security interest to Donald Trump's tax returns. That's a fact. And the New York Times should be held accountable. And I hope he sues them into oblivion for doing this, because if the fact remains, if it comes out that these aren't accurate, where's the recourse?
So I think this is just another classic example of the Trump campaign trying to divert from the issue and attack the messenger. It's what we see over and over, ruin the messenger. But there's a tremendous substantiation here from the person who prepared the taxes, from tax experts, and of course the Times lawyers reviewed all of this before it was released. So the legality question, if
they say that they double-check, they triple-check, they are very confident that they have the law on their side releasing them. However,
and let me just say, Donald Trump is a highly litigious person. If they thought there was a lawsuit, they'd be standing in front of court today. But the issue really
Let's get back to the issue and whether or not. By the way, everything he did was legal.
100% legal.
So where is the smoking gun?
I don't think anybody is saying that we believe what he did was illegal. It appears to be legal. That's not really the point here. The point here is that Donald Trump has not to date released his taxes. So clearly one can assume that he didn't want people to know this. Two, Donald Trump has gone through this presidential campaign saying, hedge fund folks, don't pay taxes. That's outrageous. Other groups of Americans don't pay taxes. That's outrageous. And criticized other people for not supporting the needs of Americans. And then there he is, not paying taxes. And again, they tried to write it off as a corporate responsibility.
Corey, just 1 second, because I do want to say, in terms of the hypocrisy and the different messaging, in 2012, Donald Trump did hit Barack Obama. He sent out this tweet. He said, Barack Obama, who wants to raise all our taxes, only pays 20.5% on his $790,000 salary. Do as I say, not as I do. How is this not a nickel?
Two important things to know, right? The Wall Street Journal poll says that 6% of the American people actually care about Donald Trump's taxes. 6% Wall Street Journal NBC poll. You can look it up from 2 weeks ago. Second thing to note. Is this election really about Donald Trump's taxes or Hillary Clinton's emails?
Transparency.
Look, let's talk about Hillary Clinton's emails. That's still not been released. Why don't we actually talk about what the election's about, which is changing a broken Washington, D.C., and the American people have two choices. They can take a career 30-year politician who has helped design the tax system, which Donald Trump potentially took advantage of, or they can bring someone in who will actually change the system.
Or they can...
Corey, hold on. I just want to correct something. Monmouth University, that's the last poll we have about Donald Trump's taxes and how voters feel. 62% of them say they're not comfortable that he has not released them. People want transparency. They want to know about his charitable giving and about what tax
from Hillary Clinton and the money she has taken from the foundation.
But no one's talking about it. Come on. We haven't talked about Hillary Clinton's emails for years.
But still, it still goes back to her foundation and the money that they have taken.
Again, attack the messenger, divert the topic. There's been tremendous coverage of the Clinton Foundation, and we saw recently yet another important national charity organization say how great the foundation is. But that's not the issue here. Corey, you put out a choice, right? You said it could be this or that. Actually, the choice for Americans is, do they want to vote for Donald Trump, a man who clearly yet again has shown how hypocritical hypocritical he is, how he will lie to manipulate the public, and how he will use everything he can to make himself more wealthy. And let's be clear, when he wasn't paying taxes, he left countless.
They haven't denied it.
But they don't.
During the same period of time that we believe he wasn't paying taxes and has not been denied. I said we believe. Stop. We know for a fact he left countless small business people in Atlantic City and the surrounding area without
I do want to get to that.
How is that something Americans feel good about?
They don't. Hillary Clinton has not created one private sector job. She carried forward $700,000 from her income. Made $100 million since she's left public service.
Fair enough.
Unequivocal.
Let me show you her. We know her tax. Hold on, Kristen. Hold on. Let me get to her tax returns.
How many small business
Zero. Let me show you her tax returns. This is from 2015, Hillary Clinton's tax returns. Her salary, $10.6 million. Tax rate 30.6%, paid $3.24 million in federal income taxes, donated $1 million to the Clinton Family Foundation. Corey.
So she made that money from Wall Street speeches. Let's see what she said in those speeches. $10 million. Let's see what she said
I like
in those
that you
speeches.
want
transparency.
Yes, I know.
So you can't have it both ways.
Corey, neither can you. And you want transparency.
So then let's have 100% transparency. Here's what Donald Trump said in the debate. Here's what Donald Trump said in the debate, and he was very clear about this. I will release all of my taxes. The second Hillary Clinton released the 33,000 emails.
These are apples and oranges.
No, it's not. He said, I will release all of my taxes as soon as the email.
Presidential campaigns have
I don't care what. Look, 40 years ago, email didn't exist.
I have another question.
Email didn't exist 40 years ago. It exists right now.
Corey, he has put out any number of.
Look, he's willing to do it. Hillary Clinton released her emails today. Donald Trump's taxes go out today.
Wait, hang on one second.
Final word, Kristen.
Corey is not authorized to say that. Donald Trump has created any number of hurdles. He won't release his taxes in full, I believe, because they're going to show more of this. Him using the system to put more money in his pocketbook and being very different than average Americans.
85 million people heard him say.
You're fired up. We'll be talking more about this in the
program. It's not really fired up. It's, again, diverting and attacking the messenger.
Taxes Corey? As soon as she released the emails, which she'll never do.
No one believes that. He'll never release his taxes. He'll never release his taxes because they show
because she lied.
His vast hypocrisy.
This show only goes till 9 a.m. Eastern, guys. Only till 9 a.m. Thank you, Kristen, Corey, Chris.
The good news is